Hello students, welcome back to online computer class. This is Sharanaya from Upper Public School. Today I am here with the ninth lesson of computer, that is surfing internet. So in this chapter we will study about the uses of internet. So before going to the uses of internet, first we will study about the history of the internet. History of Internet. US Defense Department set an Advanced Research Project Agency, that is ARPA, for further research. They designed a network of 4 computers to exchange and share their data. So this network is called the ARPA networking, that is Advanced Research Project Agency network. So US Defense Department started the sharing of data between 4 computers first. So later they allowed many universities to join the network and share their information also. So later, after starting with 4 computers, later they have allowed many universities also to join with them and share the information between those 4 computers. This was the beginning of networking of computers. So this was the just beginning of the networking of the computers, which grew bigger day by day. So which grows bigger day by day and give a birth to the internet. So those 4 computers only grew day by day and that only give a birth to the internet also. The technology which has radically changed our life. Earlier, internet was used by engineers, scientists, and computer experts for research purpose. So earlier, the internet was used by only these three peoples, that is engineers, scientists, and computer experts for the research purpose. They use the internet for the research purpose. Gradually, the network was made accessible to private agencies and general public. People started using it for sending messages and files between the computers. So before it was not private like that. So only the government owned agencies were allowed to use the internet. So later private agencies also started using of the internet. The most interesting thing about this internet is that is no single agency controls or maintains the internet. So no single agency controls the internet access. And in India, we started using of the internet 15th August 1995. After the history of the internet, let us see what are the popular services of the internet. Do you know, children, what are the popular services of the internet? So first one is the World Wide Web, e-commerce, chatting, video conferencing, social networking sites, and e-banking. So these all are the popular services of the internet. Let us see these all one by one in detail. Dear children, first one is the www, that is World Wide Web. If you want to search any sites worldwide, then you can first you have to type the www. Now I will search one website, that is www.kips.in. So this website, if you want to search means you have to write www, that is World Wide Web kips.in. When you search, type this one and press enter button, then that website will be opened with the help of this www dot, that is World Wide Web. This information will be there. So in this way you can search any websites with the help of www. Right children, understood how to search the website with the help of www? So next one is the e-commercing, children. So what is e-commercing? E-commerce means electronic commerce. So electronic commerce means you can buy the things and you can sell the things online. So that is called the e-commerce. So how to buy the things online and how to sell the things online, children? So to buy the things online, we have different types of sites, that is Flipkart, Myntra, and Amazon. In this way you can buy the things. Now I will show you in the Flipkart. Try the Flipkart. Then so this is also one of the e-commerce site. Here you can buy the things. So which thing you want to buy? Type here mobiles. Then so the different types of mobiles will be displayed here. Which you like, that you have to click on that one. Then the amount and all it will be displayed here. Here if you click on the buy button, then you will buy the things online. Right children? In this way you can buy the things. So how to sell the things? To sell the things, we have a different app, that is OLX. In the OLX you can sell the things. In the OLX you can sell the things. You have to take a picture of your what you want to sell, that you have to log in here. After logging in, then you have to share your picture, so what you want to sell that one, and you have to mention the amount also, price of your product also you have to mention. Then if anybody is interested, then they can take that product and they will give a money to you. So this is how e-commerce is used. Right children, understood? That is e-commercing. Right, next we will move to the chatting apps. So what are the different types of online chatting apps are there? Chatting, you can chat online through the Google Talks, right? Google Google Talk. Through this one, you can chat. That is, you can make a video call also, and you can make a phone call also. So, right, children, Google Hangout. Here you can message also. Here you type the message and you can send the message to your friends. Or else, if you want to call through online, then you can call through online also. Phone call is also there. You have to make a phone call also to your friends through the internet. That is chatting, right? And another one way is Windows Live Messenger, or else the Skype. So SKYPE, Skype. That is, this is also one of the chatting app. You can communicate through this also. So this is also, you have to create your own video call or the download Skype is there. Here if you click on the create a video call, then your video call will be created and you can make a video call to your friends and you can talk like that. So in this way you can chat also. Right children, understood these two? How to buy and sell the things online, that is e-commerce, and how can you chat online through the Google Talk and the Google Skype, that is, or Google Skype, not Google Skype, only Skype and Google Talk. These two you can use and you can make a chatting. Children, next we will move to the video conferencing. So what is video conferencing? Video conferencing means the face-to-face interface is called the video conferencing. So if you want to communicate with anyone with a face-to-face, that is called the video conferencing. So how to make the video conferencing? So if you want to make a video conferencing, you have to connect the cameras to both the ends. So the both the ends you have to connect the camera, then only you can make the video calls. That is, in mobile also you can do. How you will do the video call in mobile? In the same way, you can connect the cameras to the computer and you can make the video call. That is called the video conferencing. So one way you cannot talk, both ways should be camera, then only we can call it as a video conferencing. Children, next we will move to the social networking site. So what are the social networking site? Facebook, Twitter. So these are the social networking site. So let us see now how to use these two social networking site. So to use the social networking site, that is Facebook. So you have to open the Google and here you have to type the Facebook. Facebook you have to type. After typing Facebook, here you have to select the Facebook. That is how to use the social networking sites. So Facebook and Twitter, these are the first social networking site. Here you have to enter your email ID and you have to enter your password. Then you can log into the Facebook and you can use it. Or else if you don't have account, you can create an account also. When you click on the create account, here some details it will ask. You have to fill the details and then click on the sign up button. Then it will create your Facebook account. Then you can use it also. That is social networking site. So social networking site means, in the social networking site, if you post any messages, then everybody can see that one. So that is called the social networking site. That is in Twitter also, if you post anything, that can be seen by everyone. In Facebook also, if you post anything, then that will also be seen by the everyone. Right children? You can create your Facebook account and you can create your Twitter account also. So how to create the Twitter? You have to type here again Twitter, then click on the Twitter here. So you have to, again here also you have to sign in and log in is there. Then you can, when you sign up here, then it will ask for the details. You have to fill your name, phone number and all. Then click on the next button. Then it will be, your account will be created and you can use the Twitter also. Right children? Understood how to use the Facebook and how to use the Twitter? That is, these two are called the social networking sites. Dear children, next we will move to the e-banking, that is electronic banking. Electronic banking is the way of performing bank transaction using internet. Using e-banking, one can check amount, make fixed deposit, that is FD, transfer the money, apply for loans, etc. These transactions can be done from any part of the world if you have an internet connection on your computer. To perform e-banking, follow the given steps. So to make the electronic banking, that is e-banking, you have to follow the given 3 steps. So what you have to do to make the e-banking? First you have to open the website of the bank in which you have an account. So in which bank you have opened an account, you have to open that bank app, then enter the username and password. So before entering the username and password, you have to create your username and password of your bank. Then after that you have to enter the username and password of your bank. Then do the required transaction. So after entering username and password, you can do the transaction. So online transactions. Before we were using the pen and paper to make the transactions, but nowadays we are making the transaction online through the Google Pay. Also you can make the transaction, and through the help of this SBI YONO also you can make a transaction, and with the help of PhonePe also you can make a online transaction. If you don't have these all, then in which bank you have an account, so that bank app you have to download and you can make the online transaction. Understood, children? Understood, children? What are the popular services of the internet? Next we will move to the searching information. So how to search the information through the internet? So how to search the information through the internet? To search the information through the internet, first you have to open the Google Chrome, or else you can open the Internet Explorer also. So these two are called the searching engines. So this Google is called the search engine, right? So whatever you want to type here, you can type and you will get the information. So you can search any information in the Google, right? Now I want to search images of Indian flag, that is Indian flag. Then after typing that one, here you have to select the images. So if you want for your project, if you need any photos and any information about the people, so that you can search and you can get it from the internet. So how to download this image? So to download this any images, right click on the image, then you have to click on the save image as. When you click on the save image as, it will ask for the name. You have to give a file name and you have to see where you have to store that one. So on the desktop you can store, and click on the save button. When you click on the save button, that will be downloaded and it will be saved on your computer. So in this way you can download and you can take a printout and you can paste it in the paper and you can make a project also. When a teacher give a project to you, then you can make your own project, right children? In this way you can download the images. So how to download? Click on the Google Chrome, take a Google Chrome, then search which information or which image you want. So if you want any information about the scientist, scientist's information, then you have to search for the scientist's information and click on the Wikipedia. Then you will get the information about the scientist and you can take the information, how much information you need. So you can take the information and you can write and you can make the project. So in this way you can search the information in the internet. So how to search? Let us see once again. So open Google Chrome. So what information you want, you can search here. So what images you want? Images also, nature images. If you want a nature images, click on the nature, then click on the images here. When you click on the images, then you will get the different types of images. So each image you need for your project, that you can right click and click on the save image as. When you click on the save image as, it will ask for the name, give a name, and you have to select the folder where you want to save that one and click on the save button. When you click on the save button, that image will be saved. So in this way you can save and you can take a printout and you can paste it into your project, right children? Otherwise, if you need information about this nature, then you can you can write also. So the nature images also there. If you don't want images, if you want any information about the poets or the anything, that you can also you can search and you can get the information and you can write it in your project, right children? Understood how to search the information? Dear children, next we will move to the email. So what is email? To send a message, and so to send a photo or any videos, we use the email. So to make the messages, we use the email. So how to create the email account and how to make a mail to others? Let us see now. First we have to create the email ID, right? To create the email ID, you have to type here Gmail. Then here you have to click on the create Gmail account. So when you click on the create Gmail account, here create an account. So you have to create your own account. You have to fill this form and you will get the email ID. When you fill this form, you will get an email ID. Already I have my email ID and I will open my email ID and I will show you, right? So if you don't have email ID, you have to fill the form and you will get the email ID. After getting the email ID, so what you have to do? here you have to click on the Gmail button. When you click on the Gmail button, so the different types of email IDs, so already if you use this, it will show here. So here I have used this email ID, that is class6aps2010@gmail.com. so this email ID you have to enter. After entering email ID, then it will ask for the password. You have to enter the password here. After entering the password, you have to click on the next button. When you click on the next button, so that email ID will be opened. So this is the email ID, this is your email. So if you want to compose a mail, so how to compose the mail, how to make a mail to others. So to compose the mail, you have to click on the compose mail button here. So after composing, here one dialog box will be opened, here new message. Here in the to section, you have to write the address of the mail to whom you are sending the email ID. So here I will write the my email ID. So kalima.chennai@gmail.com. So this is the email ID to whom you are sending the message. So what message you are sending? Computer notes. Computer notes. The subject you have to write what you are sending. So this is the body of the text you have to write. So only text message if you are doing means you can write anything in the text message. Full you can write. So whatever information you want to tell to him, that message you can write and you can send it message to the person to whom you are sending. So after sending, it will show here message sent. So that message will be reached to the sender to whom you sent. So if you want to attach any file to the mail, and if you want to send means attaching a file. So how to attach the file in the mail? So to attach the file in the mail, again you have to click on the compose button only. So after composing, you have to again in the to address you have to write to whom you are sending the email. So again I am sending the same person, that is mail. Subject, if any subject is there to the attachment, then you can write the subject, or else if you don't have any subject, then leave it. Body of the text also, if it is not there means you can leave it. And now the attachment is very important. Here you have to click on the attach file button here. So when you click on the attach file button, so the dialog box will open here. So from this dialog box, I want to send this photo to my friend. So select the document which you want to send it to your friend or anyone, right? So where you kept that one, you can open and you can send it. So now I want to send this flag to my friend. So select that one and click on the open button. When you click on the open button, that will be uploaded here. So after uploading, you can send that file to your friend or anyone you want to send. So attaching, how to attach? You can attach the Word document also, you can attach the PowerPoint also. So if you can attach any file and you can send it. Word file also you can attach, PowerPoint file also you can attach, PDF notes also you can attach and you can send, and you can attach email also, images also, and you can attach videos also, and you can send it to the person to whom you want to send. Now I will send this PPT. So here it will attach like this. So it will take time. If the file is bigger, then it will take time. If the file is smaller, then it will attach very easily. After attaching, you have to click on the send button. When you click on the send button, so it will, if the subject is not written, means it will send this message without a subject or to text in the body. So you can, if you don't have any subject and the body text, then you can click on the OK button. If you want to write the subject, then cancel and write the subject. So now I don't want to write any subject, then click on the OK button. Then this message will be sent. So sent messages. Here how you can see the message is sent or not means, here in the sent box you can click on the sent box, and here, so the two messages I have sent, one I have sent only text message and another I have sent the image. This flag image I have sent now. So in this way you can view the message too. Here from address will be there, that is APS class626aps2009@gmail.com. This is the sender email ID and this is the kalima.chennai, this is the receiver's email ID. In this way you can send and receive the emails. So to send the mail, you need a receiver's email ID to whom you want to send the message. Their email ID you have to collect and you can send the mail to them. You can attach a file also, you can send the text message also. How to send? Click on the compose button, then write the message. If you want to attach anything, click on the attach file button, then you can click on the send button to send the email. Right, children, understood how to surf the internet? So this is about the surfing of the internet. Dear children, let us recall what we have studied in this chapter. So what we have studied in this chapter, children? First we have studied about the history of the internet. Then afterwards we have studied about the popular services of the internet. So next we have studied about the how to search any information or any images in the internet and how to use it. Then afterwards we have studied about the email. So how to create the email and how to make a mail to others. Right? These all we have studied in this chapter. Understood, children? Thank you.